In today's video, I will take you through my suggestions for the Matchday 3 World Cup fantasy. I will not cover the Tuesday round of matches. Let's start with the goalkeepers. My goalkeeper suggestion is Switzerland Jan Sommer. He made 5 saves versus Cameroon and 4 saves against Brazil. The fact that Serbia can still qualify means that they will look to win against Switzerland, and that translates to them taking many shots, which is perfect for Jan Sommer. Now let's go to the defenders. My first suggestion is Theo Hernandez. I suggested him in my last video and he delivered with 1 assist and 5 key passes against Denmark. He's facing a Tunisia side that is yet to score a goal in the tournament, and he has on form Kylian Mbappe to supply. My second suggestion is also someone I picked in the last video, Alphonso Davies. As predicted, he played in the midfield and scored a goal for Canada. Canada's first goal in the World Cup. Even though Canada is out of the World Cup, they still look to make history by getting the first ever win in the tournament. My third suggestion is Achraf Hakimi, who is playing for a Morocco side that is yet to concede a goal in the World Cup. He made 2 key passes and also shares set-piece duties. He scored 2 free-kick goals in his previous tournament, the Africa Cup of Nations. So he's one to look out for. My final defender suggestion is Jordi Alba from Spain. Just like Bruno Fernandes, he has proved that he only needs 1 or 2 chances to make an impact. He got an assist against Germany that was a carbon copy of his assist against Japan, and since qualification isn't guaranteed, Spain will need him to produce again. Speaking of Bruno Fernandes, let's move to the midfield. My first suggestion for midfield will be Bruno Fernandes. As I predicted in the last video, he took one of his famous long shots even though it was meant to be an assist and scored. I also predicted that he will take a penalty if Ronaldo was off the field, and that is exactly what happened. If that's not a reason for you to subscribe, then I don't know what is. Simply get him in your team because he's clearly Portugal's main man. Sorry Ronaldo. My next midfield suggestion is Dani Olmo. He had 2 shots on target, hit the woodwork once and made 2 key passes. He was also on corners against Germany. The next player I will suggest is Ivan Perisic from Croatia. Conceding that early goal against Canada proved to be the kick in the behind that Croatia needed, as they looked more like themselves passing the ball around for fun. Perisic is listed in the game as a midfielder, but he plays as a forward, and Belgium look extremely lost, weak and uninspiring. He has got 2 assists and looked like he would have gotten more if Croatia's finishing was better. My fourth suggestion is Morocco's Hakim Ziyech. He's a forward listed as a midfielder who got 2 assists and made 3 tackles. He loves to try tricky passes and long shots, and if 1 or 2 of those attempts pay off, then he will be swimming in points. My final midfield suggestion is Mohamed Kudus from Ghana. He's been a revelation in a very attacking Ghana side with 2 goals and 1 assist. He also has a high chance of taking corners and free kicks, sharing them with Jordan Ayew. Now let's move on to the forwards. Let's get the obvious names out of the way, starting with Kylian Mbappe. He's the second highest scoring player in the classic fantasy game with 22 points, only 1 point behind Bruno Fernandes with 23. He had 1 goal and 1 assist in his first game and 2 goals in his second game. Without Karim Benzema in the side and an aging but still firing Oliver Giroud, he's France's main threat going forward. And with Ousmane Dembele, Antoine Griezmann and Theo Hernandez peppering balls into the box, it is scary to imagine how many goals this man can score. However, be cautious as he may be rested because France has already advanced to the next stage of the World Cup. The next obvious suggestion is Lionel Messi. As I said in the last video, he is Messi and he only needs 1 good chance to put the ball in the net. Poland's goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny will be a formidable opponent, but so was Mexico's Golredo Ochoa. Messi also got an assist thanks to Enzo Fernandez's sublime strike. The next forward suggestion will be Robert Lewandowski. He finally broke his duck by scoring his first ever World Cup goal, and he also got an assist against Saudi Arabia. He's facing an Argentina side that conceded 2 goals against Saudi Arabia and that will have to win to ensure that they qualify to the round of 16. Highly regarded as one of the world's top strikers, he's surely one to watch if Poland manages to move forward in the competition. The next suggestion is Brazil's Vinicius Jr. With Neymar out of the side, he's Brazil's main threat and is incredibly unlucky to have not gotten big returns in his first 2 matches. He already has 2 assists, and if he starts against Cameroon, he has a high chance of getting us some points. My final suggestion is Alvaro Morata from Spain. Even though he didn't start his past 2 games, he has 2 goals and 1 assist. Spain's strategy for bringing him on after the opponents are tired after running around Spain's tiki-taka is proving to be effective. His returns have simply been him taking advantage of the late lapses of concentration in the opponent's team, as well as being in the right place at the right time. Here are some honorable mentions. Brazil's Alisson is yet to concede a goal in the tournament. Morocco's Monir El Kadjaoui is a cheap keeper who started in a Moroccan side that is yet to concede a goal. However, he may not start if Yassine Bounou is fit and ready. Wojtek Szczesny made 5 saves against Saudi Arabia, one of them being a penalty and another being the penalty rebound. In defense, we have Croatia's Josip Juranovic, who had an assist against Canada and looked very dangerous. He's also facing a weak Belgium side. We also have South Korea's Kim Jin-soo, who got 1 assist and made 4 key passes against Ghana. In midfield, we have Croatia's Mateo Kovacic, who had 4 key passes against Canada. Morocco's Sofiane Boufal looked dangerous against Belgium, and Spain's Marcos Asensio started up front for Spain against Germany. For the forwards, we have Croatia's Andrej Kramaric, who scored 2 goals and had 2 other big chances against Canada. Australia's Craig Goodwin has 1 goal and 1 assist so far in the tournament. Serbia's Alexander Mitrovic had 1 goal and 7 shots against Cameroon. And finally, Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo is on set pieces and is Portugal's target man up front. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more fantasy content.